Business Spotlight, brought to you by Cross Rhythms and BabaBaboon.
As a creative, as a generalist creative, the issue that gives you is that sort of, you don't ever really feel like that expert in one particular area, which feeds into that whole kind of imposter syndrome. and that was timed perfectly with just as I was starting to get more time face to face with clients as my career progressed. And so what I found is I was sat in a room with all of these kind of experts in their sector and their area, and I didn't really know what everybody was talking about. So they were, using a lot of business jargon and marketing fluff and all these kind of acronyms and things like that. So I had to sort of sit there and get quite comfortable asking, what do you mean? Why do we do this? Explain it to me like I'm an 8-year-old. And it was probably really frustrating for them to have to sort of say, well, who's this sort of dumb designer in the room that doesn't understand anything? But actually, the more you kind of probed and asked why and what you meant, actually you realized a lot of people weren't really clear on what we were doing or why we were doing it. And so it helped us then to really get very, very clear to start thinking a little bit differently by challenging why we were doing things. Okay. So that was kind of the start of this, what we now talk about as an agency as being this fearless curiosity. Is that not being afraid to look like a bit of an idiot and by asking stupid questions. It was only really 2 years ago, just as lockdown had started to ease, that I was like, well, I want to get out there now and start to do this properly, rather than sort of falling into that trap of being the consultant contractor going in to help businesses as an individual. It was, let's build now that team, the dumb team, and sort of create that, I suppose, that culture of fearless curiosity.